seen my ratatouille video, then you probably don't know that my oven broke in the middle of me cooking ratatouille. Obviously, that resulted to me using the stovetop to cook the ratatouille. But I did have a bigger conundrum. I had bought a whole bunch of chicken breasts to cook for the work week. Now, I was gonna cook the chicken breast in my friend's oven. And then I figured, this is probably a good opportunity for me to cook something new. So I was looking around the internet for recipes on how to cook chicken breast when my best friend suggested that I cook something simple like chicken Parmesan. And that's when I realized I haven't cooked chicken Parmesan before. So for this week's meal prep, I'm gonna be cooking chicken Parmesan. How's it going, guys? I've been feeling under the weather as of late. That's why this video's release was pushed back for about a week. The oven was supposed to be fixed last week, but the company that was supposed to come and fix it canceled the last minute. Nonetheless, I am still cooking. Chicken has always been a staple in my household. Particularly because I suffer from gout, I am limited to a low purine diet. I was supposed to add bacon and then glaze with wine in this recipe, but opted not to do it instead. That's why you see bacon in a small bottle of wine here. I listed the ingredients in the description so it's easier for you guys to follow along. For the meat, 6 chicken breasts, 4 eggs, panko, and about a cup of flour. For the sauce, 1 tablespoon parsley, 3 tablespoons olive oil, 1 tablespoon garlic, 1 tablespoon oregano, 1 can peeled whole tomatoes, 1/4 cup chopped shallots. Mince the garlic finely. This way, by the time your sauce is done, the flavor would have spread into the sauce. Oregano has always been a part of tomato-based sauces. To me, having one and the other makes the sauce complete. Aside from oregano, parsley is one of those herbs I love putting on tomato sauce. I used about 2 cups of panko in this recipe. When beating an egg, you know you can stop when you don't see any more egg whites. You can test this by lifting the mixture and letting it drop. If it flops, you need to beat it more. Use a meat mallet to flatten your chicken breast. This will make the meat an even surface that is easier to cook. Dip the flattened meat on the flour before the eggs. Once you have done that, dip it on the breadcrumbs Parmesan cheese mixture to give it that crunch.
concept of everything in its right place, or mise en place, should always be adopted by everyone who likes to cook. This makes the cooking have a fluid flow. I usually saute in high heat. Doing this, however, tends to burn your ingredients, so wash them carefully and give it your full attention. Simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. I learned this trick from a friend. To see if your cooking oil is hot enough, dip a wooden chopstick and see if it bubbles, like you see here. Fry the flattened chicken breast until golden brown. That's approximately 3 to 5 minutes each side. Remember, try your best not to over-fry them. The Panko and the Parmesan cheese will darken easily if you do. Set the chicken on a cooling rack when ready and transfer on top of the sauce. Alright, so oddly enough, this is my first time making chicken parmesan. Let's taste this, shall we? Alright, first attempt at a simple recipe, done, very successful. My gosh, man, I am so full. Well, looks like that's gonna be it for a while until I get my oven fixed. The company that my home insurance had hired ended up canceling on me on the last minute. So it looks like I won't have it fixed for another 10 days from now. Not unless I find any recipes that doesn't have anything to do with baking. So if you have any ideas or comments, please leave it on the comments below. In the meantime, guys, thanks for all the views, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next cooking project.